Final day of Eagles training camp with Cam Jurgens. Thanks for coming over, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
We had Lane on, and when you were walking over, I said to Ike, I was like, man, our offensive linemen are athletes. Like, they are in good shape. You know, when we've been doing this a long time, offensive linemen did not always look like you guys. You know, it's changed a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, I grew up playing everything except O-line. I mean, in high school, I was like running back, quarterback, receiver, linebacker, and then I didn't get moved to O-line. I got to college, but yeah, I feel like I was just an active kid. I wasn't the fat kid that got put on O-line and had to live there miserably for the rest of my life. I eventually transitioned there, and I actually have a lot of fun now.
That definitely is my era of growing up with football. Yeah, you put the fat kid on the O-line that's not very athletic. Yeah, even Jason. Jason was a linebacker, right? Kelsey was a linebacker, I think, in college.
Yep.
And switched over to center. So, man, I bring up Jason because I know you've gotten this question a lot over the past couple of years, but this is the first time we've gotten a chance to sit down with you. Just your first year of being able to fill in for the legend in Jason Kelsey and the team having that success. For yourself, waiting patiently and then getting your opportunity, what was that like for you?
I mean, I didn't really think about it like filling in for a legend
Okay.
I mean, he is. But when you go about it that way and trying to fill somebody else's shoes and things like that, you're going to fail. And, you know, I'm just worried about what I could do for myself and how I can get better every single day. And, you know, it's not like I was just waiting patiently. I mean, I started at guard the year before, and, you know, I had a lot of reps under my belt. And so, you know, I was anxiously waiting to, you know, get to center. I feel like center is my spot. But, yeah, I mean, just learning everything I can from him because he's just got so much experience. And, you know, we're blessed to, you know, be here playing in this, you know, Eagles O-line. It's crazy, the culture going into this room. It's just people come here and they get better, and if they don't, they're getting chipped out. You know, it's, you know, you got to do it the right way, and if you're not, then you're going to learn. And I feel like, you know, Kelsey is such a pivotal role of, you know, getting that culture the way it was, and, you know, JP, and when I came in, you know, Lane, Isaac, Land, you know, there's just so many guys across the board, and it's so easy to fall in line and learn from those guys and play hard. And so, you know, it's easy to learn from them. You know, you just got to work hard. That's all it is.
Playing with Jason and Lane and BG until this season, guys that played 14, 15, 17 years, you're 4 years into your career. Do you look at them and think, how do they last that long, or do you look at it and say, that is something that I aspire to, that's something I can do? It seems like almost impossible to play that long.
I know, especially at the end of camp when your body is feeling.
Right.
I'm getting up in the morning, I'm like, this is year 4. How they go 14?
That's the question. Is that what you think when you see them?
Definitely. But then, you know, I come in here and I see Lane's work ethic and what he's doing for his body when he's in here and when he gets out of here. So it's like just trying to emulate and follow their roles and figure out, hey, what are they doing with their bodies? What are they eating? You know, things like that. So there's ways to last long, and I feel like a lot of it's just routine based. You know, it's easy to do extra work when your body's feeling like crap, but you got to be doing extra work all the time, and it should just fall into your routine. You know, you're going to go get in the ice tub in the morning because you always get in the ice tub in the morning, not because you're sore. So just things like that.
After the Super Bowl last year, I saw you talking about battling through the back injury, and you got emotional talking about it. And I think anybody who has gone through back things probably looked at you and felt some of what you were feeling. Can you talk about, or I hate asking a question that way, what were you going through, and what was the process of getting ready to play, and then how are you, like, are you okay with that now? Like, have you healed from that?
Yeah, I think a lot of it at that point is just mental. You know, physically, it felt terrible. You know, at that point, you're just trying to get up, get out of bed, and figure out how you're walking during the day and moving around. But like when it comes to, you know, playing in an NFC championship game or getting ready for a Super Bowl, it's just mentally getting your mind right and being able to go out there and play and perform, and, you know, everything leading up to that during the week. Man, it's rough. You know, you're just thinking, God, how can I do this? And then every single day it's like, you know, let's just worry about what I can do today, how I can get better, and, you know, it's going to figure it out. But when you're leaning on the guys to the right and left and seeing that they're going through stuff and you're going to push through because they're pushing through, it's like a team effort. I wasn't able to just play in the Super Bowl in that game because of me. I was able to play in there because of my teammates, pushing me as well.
When you look at your working relationship with Jalen, I like to call it a working relationship because the center and the quarterback sort of have to be hand in hand there, right? And this is the first year you guys want to get extensive play there together. Talk about the Spike just said that.
Yeah.
Hey, ask question
it's just like it's a personal radio guy thing. I couldn't believe it came out of my mouth.
You made me conscious of it when I said it. What was that evolution like from early in the season to the Super Bowl for you two working together?
Just figuring out what works. We're still doing it. It's an evolving relationship. I guess that's like, I don't know. We would come
it's
here
a marriage.
And work together.
It's a little bit of a marriage,
it is.
yeah.
And, we need to be on the same page. And, going throughout the season, we're doing stuff at the beginning of the season that we ended up not doing at the later in the season. Like, I don't think this meeting is working. We need to change the time, or we need to move this, or we don't need these people here, or we need this people here, and just figuring out what works best for us. And that's whatever we did last year we probably won't do this year. It's just, it seems like we need to be in constant communication, figuring out what's working for us and what we like and what we don't. And do we need to be bringing in other players? Do we need to talk to an OC or something else? And just figuring out what the vibe of the team, it's just a little bit of everything, whether it's X's and O's or how somebody's feeling.
Yeah.
You signed a contract extension, and did you buy yourself anything cool after signing it?
Well, I got TSA pre-check.
That's $70, man.
Yeah, I heard about that. I remember that. That's a big deal. That's a big deal, though. Yeah.
I've been trying to get Ike to do it.
I'm slow.
Yeah, he says it's too many steps. He doesn't
Man,
feel like
I'll tell you what, it's nice. I couldn't believe it.
Yep.
So what was the process like, though? Was it a pain in the butt for you to go through it? I'm sure it was worth it once you did it, but going through it, is it a little bit of a pain?
It really wasn't. I think it was just a procrastination, I'm glad I got it done.
I can't get my wife to do it either. I'm like, all you got to – it's
I
two
guess I
office
need to do
visits.
it, yeah.
That's all you got to do.
It's 2 office visits?
Well, you got to go. They have to figure out who you are, and then that's it. It's totally worth it. And
But
it lasts
there
for
is
4 years
something about
or
just
something.
putting something off and just complaining, and it becomes you, and you're like, I ain't going to do that damn thing because I already said I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to do it. And you just never do it.
I did that with Easy Pass for like a decade. Yeah.
I don't have my Easy Pass.
Yeah, I know it. Yes.
I'm never going to do it. But I'm thinking about it because they changed it from $5 to $6.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay, it's easy. You got a 20, and then it's like you break it off. You got 3 more visits.
Yep.
But you got $6.
What are you going to do?
What am I doing?
Yes. Yeah.
I like his thinking.
I can't believe you don't. And you live in Jersey?
No, I live
okay.
here, but
All right.
I'm driving.
You
over
almost
there all
made
the time.
Easy Pass everywhere now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
What does a good day at injuries aside, what does a good day at training camp look like, and what does a bad day at training camp look like?
I think a good day is when communication's good. Everybody's talking, everybody's seeing what's going on, but when a bad day is when people go out there, they're tired, they're lethargical, and they're not, looking up, they're not seeing what's going on in front of them, they're not communicating, and it's just like we're all playing on our own islands, and that's a bad day. And, we're going to have some of those because training camp gets very redundant and it's long, but, you got to come in here with the intent to get better every day, and, I think we did a really good job this year, but, it's impossible to do that every single day and have that perfect tension, but, that's what we're striving for.
Who is the toughest defensive player you've gone against in your career so far?
Dexter Lawrence, man, he's got a little bit of everything over there.
Yeah.
He's a big
and
boy
you're lucky
too.
enough to
Big
get him
boy.
face him
Yeah,
twice
you
a
get to see
year.
him twice a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So earlier in training camp, Elliot, we work with Elliot Shore-Parks regularly. Earlier in training camp, you had a quote. He's like the godfather of training camp statistics. And you had a quote that we talked about when you were like, you sort of downplayed them, So Elliot gets to publicly grade you guys every day, and I just wanted to give you the chance to publicly grade Elliot to see if you rate him scale of 1 to 10 on the job he does. This is a rare chance for you to get to take a shot back at him.
Well, I appreciate you giving me this stage.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make anything personal. It wasn't personal. I just think in general, when we're talking about training camp stats, It's ridiculous, you know. But at the same time, like if you're a fan out there and you see a tweet like, "Oh man, this left tackle's getting worked today," it's just like, all right, that is just like, where's the context? What are we talking about? You know, what are the stats of that left tackle sets today? That's what I need to see. I don't know what we're doing. We're just out here practicing. We're trying to get better. You know, if somebody throws an interception, hey, maybe we're working on an interception drill. Maybe the defense needed to like practice catching it.
Sure.
You know.
Sure. Yeah, we tell Elliot that all the time. We think he stinks. So, just kidding.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Real quick, how's the jerky business?
It's going good.
Good?
It's going good. We got some good stuff in the works. You know, I'm excited to get it out to more people. You know, right now we're in a few spots, but it's mostly on the website. Jerky.co, JURGY.co. We got 5 amazing flavors. If you guys like spice,
Yeah.
the mango habanero.
I'm a jerky guy.
We'll kick you up. It's good.
Well,
It's
so
good.
as the radio station vegan, it is a request. Well, no,
Yo, I didn't know that before I
don't
got
judge.
on here.
No, it's all good. Oh, you're not gonna talk to us now?
No, you.
Well, all I'm saying
I'm a
is,
meatsman.
All I'm saying is,
Pause.
All I'm saying is, well, when the company gets big enough, you can make good jerky out of mushroom, and I'm just saying, I would be
hell
proud.
wants
I would
jerky
be proud to
mushroom?
support you.
Oh, my
I would be
God.
proud to support the jerky. I'm just saying. I'm just put it in the brain, in the back of the head.
They got protein in there?
There's plenty of protein.
Oh, God.
Avocados,
Oh,
beans. There's ways.
Yeah, I mean, just have an avocado.
Well, but I kind of want jerky. I like jerky. I miss jerky a little bit. I'm just saying it's good. All right. Thank you, man. We
Thank
appreciate
you, brother.
your time
I
today.
appreciate it,
All
yeah.
right. Cam Jurgens. Thanks, man.